Welcome everyone to Harry and Meghan Lovers TV. I am your loyal host, Lawrence Bett. Today we delve into a topic that continues to stir the royal waters and engage enthusiasts around the globe. The focus, none other than Prince Harry, his poignant memoir Spare, and the shadow it casts over the royal family, particularly during the sombre times of Queen Elizabeth II's funeral. We're basing our discussion on insights from Robert Hardman, a well-known royal biographer, who recently shared fresh perspectives at the Hay Festival. Hardman's observations suggest that Harry, amidst the mourning, was not just a grieving grandson, but also a meticulous note-taker, possibly gathering material for his explosive narratives. This act, as Hardman points out, might be indicative of deeper trust issues within the royal family, issues that have not only strained brotherly bonds, but also affected the father-son relationship between Harry and King Charles. As we explore these complex dynamics, we aim to understand not just the overt expressions, but the subtle undercurrents of royal interactions during such pivotal moments. Let's dive into the intriguing revelations from Robert Hardman, starting at the Hay Festival. At the recent Hay Festival, Robert Hardman shared some compelling insights about Prince Harry. According to Hardman, the publication of Harry's memoir, Spare, has left an indelible mark on the dynamics within the British royal family. The book's candid nature, revealing private moments and internal conflicts, has particularly strained Harry's relationship with his brother, Prince William. Hardman pointed out that it wasn't just the contents of the memoir that stirred controversy, but the very act of making these personal experiences public. The term taking notes was metaphorically used by Hardman to describe Harry's role during significant family events, including the period surrounding the Queen's death. This phrase has sparked discussions and speculations about the depth and nature of the information Harry chose to disclose. It suggests a deliberate observation and perhaps a readiness to share these insights, which could be seen as a breach of the traditionally private nature of royal family interactions. Furthermore, Hardman hinted that the release of Spare might not be the end of revelations from Prince Harry. The relatively brief coverage of his wedding to Meghan in the memoir led Hardman to speculate that a sequel could be forthcoming, potentially unveiling even more about their life and challenges within the royal framework. The biographer also touched upon the emotional toll these revelations have taken on other members of the royal family. The notion that intimate and vulnerable moments have been exposed to the public eye is unsettling, not just to the individuals directly involved, but to the entire institution. This act of public disclosure has undoubtedly reshaped the trust dynamics within the family, complicating the paths to personal reconciliation and public understanding. Hardman's observations suggest a deep rift spurred by the revelations in Spare. But what about the broader implications for the royal family? The ripple effects of Prince Harry's disclosures are felt strongly by King Charles. These revelations have not just stirred up a media storm, but have also seeped deeply into the personal realms of the royal family, particularly affecting Charles's role as a father and a grandfather. King Charles, now at the helm of the monarchy, faces a challenging dynamic with his sons. On one hand, there is Prince William, who feels betrayed by the public spillage of intimate details of their childhood and family life. On the other, there is Prince Harry, whose physical distance and revelations have created a chasm that seems to widen with time. The king's relationship with his grandchildren, whom he barely sees, adds another layer of sorrow to his new reign. The notion of normalizing relations, as suggested by royal biographer Robert Hardman, seems to be a crucial yet complex step forward. Normalizing might mean creating an environment where personal grievances do not spill over into public arenas, where private moments remain private, and where family relationships can mend without the scrutiny of the public eye. For King Charles, this normalization would involve navigating through a maze of past grievances, media narratives, and the royal duty to present a united front. It's about finding a balance between the stiff protocols of royalty and the natural dynamics of a family that wishes to heal. This delicate balance is crucial not only for the stability of the royal family, but also for its public image, which has been continuously rocked by these internal turmoils. Moreover, the desire for a normal relationship amidst royal duties and personal grievances presents a complex challenge for King Charles. How he manages this will be critical not only for his reign, but also for the legacy he wishes to leave. The road ahead is fraught with challenges, but it is also filled with possibilities for reconciliation and perhaps a quieter, more peaceful familial state. Robert Hardman hinted at more than just current tensions. He suggested a future development. Indeed, the prolific author raised eyebrows when he touched upon the sparse details Prince Harry provided about his wedding in the memoir Spare. Hardman pointed out that a mere 4 to 5 pages were dedicated to what was undoubtedly one of the most significant days in Harry's life. This observation isn't just a trivial comment on literary choices, it hints at something larger, perhaps a strategic reserve of intimate details for a potential sequel. This speculation about a Spare Part 2 stirs the pot in an already simmering royal saga. If such a sequel were to materialize, it could delve into realms that the first book only brushed against. The wedding, for instance, could be unpacked in vivid detail, exploring the nuances of family interactions and private moments that have yet to see the light of day. But beyond personal anecdotes, a second memoir could offer Prince Harry a renewed platform to address unresolved issues, ones that might have been deemed too sensitive or complex at the time of writing the first. The implications of this are manifold. A second book could either mend fences by providing a fuller, more empathetic understanding of Harry's experiences, or it could exacerbate the existing fractures within the royal family. As observers and enthusiasts of royal dynamics, one can only speculate about the contents and the consequences of such a release. Could a second memoir further complicate the royal family dynamics, or could it offer Harry a new platform to express unresolved issues? The royal narrative continues to unfold, and the pages of potential new memoirs remain eagerly anticipated. Despite the tensions, there are flickers of hope for reconciliation within the royal family. In the midst of the storm stirred by Prince Harry's candid revelations in his memoir Spare, a quieter, perhaps more poignant narrative unfolds. It's one that hints at the possibility of healing and understanding. When King Charles received the troubling news of his cancer diagnosis, the response from Prince Harry was immediate and significant. He travelled across oceans to be by his father's side, a gesture that did not go unnoticed within the palace walls, nor by those who watch from afar. This visit, importantly, remained out of the public eye. The discretion surrounding it speaks volumes, suggesting a mutual respect for privacy that had not been previously observed in recent times. It seems that both the palace and Prince Harry recognized the gravity of the moment, putting aside their differences, if only briefly, in the face of personal adversity. But what does this mean for the path ahead? How can this moment of unity be transformed into a lasting peace? To begin with, further visits could be arranged, ones that are low-key and personal, allowing for the royal family to interact in a more relaxed and private setting. These moments away from the public eye could foster genuine conversations and perhaps lead to a better understanding of each other's perspectives. It's about finding common ground, away from the glare of the media and the weight of public expectations. Moreover, engaging in joint charitable endeavours or projects could serve as neutral ground, providing both a distraction and a purpose to collaborate positively. It's through these shared goals and challenges that relationships can be slowly mended and trust can begin to be rebuilt. Lastly, communication will be key. Open lines of communication, perhaps mediated or guided by a neutral party at first, could help in addressing unresolved issues without fear of public scrutiny or misinterpretation. Reconciliation is a delicate process, especially under the public eye. The royal family's next steps could be pivotal. Today's exploration sheds light on the intricate and often private struggles of the royal family. Over the course of this discussion, we've delved into the revelations made by Robert Hardman, whose insights at the Hay Festival painted a vivid picture of the ongoing tensions exacerbated by Prince Harry's memoir, Spare. This account, as suggested by Hardman, continues to cast a long shadow over the familial bonds, especially between Harry and his brother, Prince William. The possibility of a second installment of Harry's memoirs looms large, hinting at yet more revelations that could further ruffle the already turbulent royal waters. Hardman's commentary not only anticipates more disclosures, but also underscores a profound narrative yet fully told, particularly concerning Harry's life with Meghan. On a hopeful note, the steps towards reconciliation, though fraught with complexity, suggest a path forward. The notion of normalizing relations, as mentioned by Hardman, could pave the way for private healing away from the public eye. This approach, while challenging, is crucial for mending the delicate threads of this royal tapestry. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the royal family's internal dynamics and the ongoing saga between Prince Harry and the rest of the royal family. Remember, the story of royalty is an ongoing narrative, filled with personal and public challenges. Stay tuned for more updates and insights right here on Harry and Meghan Lovers TV.